You've definitely never seen such a strange university. The students are all monsters, and they only study one subject, how to scare humans. Because Little Green is just too cute to frighten anyone, he pushes himself relentlessly every day, pouring effort into learning the art of scaring, all in the hope of performing well in the exams. The first exam arrived quickly. The task, scare a dummy. The higher the dummy's fear level, the better the student's score. The dean himself was proctoring. Little Green stepped up first, but before he could even finish hearing the instructions, the dean took one look at him and declared he'd never scare anyone. His turn was over before it began. Next up was Big Ox. Without using any technique, he simply let out a fierce roar in front of the dean, relying on his terrifying appearance. Without a second thought, the dean gave both of them low scores. To make matters worse, the two accidentally broke the dean's favorite mug. That was the last straw. In a fit of anger, the dean expelled them both. Little Green wasn't willing to give up. He still had dreams to fulfill. To get back into school, he made a bet with the dean. If he could win first place in the annual monster scare competition, the dean would have to let him return to class. The dean scoffed, certain it was impossible, and agreed to the bet. That very night, Little Green and Big Ox sprang into action, starting to recruit their scare squad. Big Ox assumed Little Green had a solid plan, but when they arrived at the meeting spot, he realized Little Green's picks were a bunch of creatures even cuter than him, not the slightest bit frightening. Faced with these comical teammates, Big Ox could only sigh in resignation. But with the competition drawing near, they had no time to waste. Under Little Green's lead, the team began training hard, each searching for a scaring style that suited them. Before long, the competition began. The other teams were elite students from various schools, their looks alone screamed skill and intimidation. The first event was a race. Little Green and Big Ox performed impressively, quickly reaching the finish line. But their teammates, let's just say their performance left something to be desired. In the end, they barely scraped by with a low ranking. Just when it seemed they were out of the running for round 2, another team was disqualified for cheating. By sheer luck, Little Green's team advanced. But the second round was even tougher. They had to steal a flag from the library. The team that succeeded would win the championship. The challenge? The library was guarded by an octopus monster whose tentacles were absurdly long. The slightest noise would get someone snatched up and mercilessly tossed out the window. To secure victory, Little Green devised a detailed plan before the round began. Soon, he led his team into the library. They moved cautiously, hardly daring to breathe, inching forward step by step. Bringing up the rear, Big Ox had no patience for such stealth. Just as he was growing frantic, he noticed another team already slipping up the staircase nearby. Seeing this, Big Ox charged forward too, but just as he was about to reach the ladder, the octopus monster slowly turned its head toward him.